Welcome back to The Real Deal with Evan Neal, and let's talk music. It's a topic that was brought up to me by somebody, and I thought that this was actually a pretty good topic to talk about. Music in movies and television plays kind of a crucial role for me. Just a little bit of background on me, just so you know a little bit. When I first went to college and I was in a theater department, I got into sound design. And at first, we're talking about just the basic sounds that come into a show. But as that progressed, I got into picking the music for the plays that we were in. And after a while, I was able to put my own personal touch on things. And so it wasn't long before Nine Inch Nails and Tool crept their way into a production of Joan of Arc, which was a lot of fun. I got into it so much that I actually got a couple of awards, which was a nice thing. And since then, music has just been such an interesting topic for me when it comes to what they choose to do in plays or movies. So I'm going to talk about a couple of movies that really stand out to me. The music is, I think, outstanding. It's still music that I listen to today. And I'm going to talk about one television show which I think really made a mark with the music that it used. So the first movie I'd like to talk about is Braveheart. 1995 Braveheart. Actually came out in 1994, won Best Picture in 1995. Braveheart, the music's by James Horner, and it is amazing. It goes from this haunting Gaelic music to thunderous drums in the battle scenes. It's just very impressive. It's the kind of music that drives an entire production along. I can listen to Braveheart's score over and over again. It's something that puts me in a special type of mood. Early on, when I did a lot of writing, and I was writing things that were more of a romantic nature, I would use Braveheart to get me there. There's a couple of songs near the beginning of the movie that really are just mesmerizing. So if you want a great score from another great movie, you're going to want to choose Braveheart. The next score I want to talk about is from the movie The Fountain by Clint Mansell. He did the score. Mansell's score is amazing. This is still a score that I listen to today when working, just to keep me calm and level-headed. The music is everything from piano by itself, a solo piano, to an entire orchestra intermixed with guitars and other elements that are just, it's done so well that, again, a word that I use is mesmerizing. It's a score that digs into you, that really gets under your skin. Now, people might be split on the movie. I myself love that movie, but the score is one that is dazzling. So if you're interested in hearing something that can bring you calm, bring you peace, and can also then shoot you up to different levels in your mind, the Fountain is one for you. It's one that will really give you everything you're looking for. The last score that I want to talk about actually comes from a television show. And this is another one that split people a little bit. I tend to love it, but it's the score for the television show Lost. Lost is one of those shows that have audiences divided. Some of you love it, some of you hate it, some of you love to hate it. I do love it. I love the score. It's just amazing what they were able to do with so little. Michael Giacchino does the score for this one, and it is one that is so unique and so identifiable that the moment you hear just a little bit of that score, you know exactly what it came from. I was always impressed with the episodes of Lost, and right at the end there was this nice peaceful music, and then one tone would hit, or one note would drop, and all of a sudden you knew something was coming. You knew there was a little bit more to the mystery, or you knew that there was something else that we were going to be privy to right at the end of an episode. They did it over and over again, and sometimes it was maddening. Most of the times I loved it, but it really was identifiable. So there you go. If you want 3 scores to really listen to, dig into, get to know a little bit better, the score from Braveheart, the score from The Fountain, and the score from Lost are all scores that will leave you mesmerized, leave you very happy, and leave you emotionally moved. That's it for right now. Short and sweet for today. If you have any comments about scores that you really enjoyed, put them in the comments below. We'll talk about it a little bit. I could do a follow-up to this one based on whatever suggestions you give to me, but I appreciate everybody watching. And once again, this has been The Real Deal with Evan Neal. I hope you're safe and have a good day.